Welcome back to the second part of our email checker program, and I have updated it with so basically I implemented a new recursion, the recursion part. So we start here. We get an outside like an original email, and then we we pass that into this function valid user email, right? Then it should return the valid user email because this is a pointer. This is a pointer. Valid user email is using a pointer. It is pointing to an array, pointing to the first element of the OG email array. So basically, we're passing this pointer into a recursion. So this is the function, like the really big function that validates the user email. So here, uh, we got the is the navigator. The navigator basically decides whether you stay in the loop. If it decides basically if you would stay in the recursion or exit the recursion. This is a input field, an input variable, and the recursion checks if you confirm or not confirm. All right, and we added that another flag. We would call it the TLD flag. So what is new with this is the TLD flag basically uh, confirms that the TLD, the top level domain part of your email, the top the this one, the .com, right? It confirms that it should all be an alphabetic character, right? So you're not allowed to use zero or punctuations there. It will only accept alphabetic alphabetic characters. So let's go back to that. So that means if it flags a non-alphabetic character, right? It will increment this counter. That's saying basically would indicate there's something wrong. There is something wrong with your uh, TLD in your email, right? So that is what we added. Uh, Next thing would be like the additional conditions, right? So before, uh, we've only had this. We've only had this. So this is part of the argument, the condition TLD counter is greater than 1 and should be less than 3. So it will not allow at level domain. So it will not allow TLD that is something like this, but it would allow 2 or 3 character TLD, right? And then um, next thing, so that's another condition we added, and this one also. This is the flag. If your TLD is not mainly composed of alphabetic characters, then it will increase that counter. It will increase that flag, right? So if let's say all of your TLDs are alphabetic characters, then it should remain as 0. So that's our add new condition. This one we didn't add much. We just added the exit statements. This one is basically a prompt saying that so your email is valid. Your email is valid, but do you choose to proceed and save it? Do you confirm that it is the password, the email you want? It is the email you want, right? So next thing is we we ask for the input, yes or no. So if our input is yes, then we go we basically put the email inside the function and send it back to the and copy it back to the original, like outside the function. So, return 0 basically means we end the function, the whole function. But if you said no, it should return you back. It should return you back down here. Should return you back down here. Uh, do you wish to retry or exit? You don't want to enter your email anymore, right? So another input field. If you say no, if you say no, then that means you are indicating you're gonna exit the program, right? So it should return 0 and not do anything. But if you say retry, uh, there's no condition here that would accept the Y character. But it already means that you wanna retry. So it's just gonna loop you back to the. It will just send you back to the function. So this is a recursion. Basically, we're sending the address. We're sending back the address. The pointer. Yeah, the pointer. And we're putting it here. Basically, uh, substituting the value of the pointer, which is an address, like substituting it with itself, right? So that is how like I keep it's like this pointer, right, is circulating back and forth this whole function. It's only circulating back, right? So yeah, um, let's actually see that. And then yeah, so it's should return that here. But your base statement is it would your pointer. So your pointer contains your actual email, right? So the email that is inside this function is going to be copied to that original email. So after some try, if we if we have a valid email and we confirm, it should return us to the main function, right? So let's actually try, right? Let's try this. So let's say test123@gmail.com. Then there we go, some indications. I kind of fixed the spacing a little bit. Email as punctuations that are valid. So it's a valid email address. Do you confirm or not? Let's try with saying no. So it should return us to yeah, it should return us back. So the should we retry or exit? Let's go with retry. So it's gonna boot up the whole function again. It's gonna call up the whole function again. So we try test One, two, three. Let's have an error. Let's have a invalid email. So, right? So it immediately it immediately it immediately gives you like you should retry, right? We retry. Let's do a valid email this time. Test.gmail.com. Then valid email add, right? It says valid email add. Then let's refuse this one. But this time let's go and exit, right? So the program terminates, means, but let's try it again. Let's run it again. This time testing out this time we test out if it actually saves the email, right? Taking a little while. All right. So let's do this again. Test at gmail.com. But this time we want to confirm. Then there we go. This is the this is the email that you get. This is the email that is in the main function now. Yep, there we go. So there we go. It works. All right. Bye.